Hey guys, Daniel from Impact Zone Gaming is back with a new video. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last couple of weeks, you should know what's happening right now. Yep, that's right, Battlefield 1 Open Beta is ready and running for anyone to join. Now, if you're familiar with this channel, you should know that Bad Company is my game of choice. I do play Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 occasionally, but not as much as Bad Company. Now, I'm taking on the Battlefield 1 Open Beta and I would like to share some of my immediate thoughts. I'm just going to introduce by saying that this is the first game I've played in a while that actually made me smile. Yeah. A little smirk, just something, yeah, like a smile, I don't even know. The point is, I was genuinely having fun playing this. I've read that some people say that the feel of this game resembles more of World War II rather than World War I, but I can tell you right now, it really doesn't. You're riding horses, galloping around with sabers, and biplanes are flying above you, and you got these humongous tanks and trains and everything. It's just completely different. It really didn't remind me of World War II in any way. And I've played a lot of World War II games, trust me. Now, what do I think gameplay-wise? Well, let's start off with the weapon handling, shall we? Now, I've also read that some people say that, yeah, this is just a reskin of Battlefield 4. Well, it might be based on the same game engine, but the weapon handling is completely different. The damage and velocity model is apparently different now, but what I noticed the most was the individual weapon bullet spread. Now, when it comes to vehicles, they are varied and individually unique, I have to say. It's not like in Battlefield 4 where every vehicle feels exactly the same. And I have to put emphasis on the teamwork aspect here, because if you're running a land ship alone, you're not really going to be of any help to your team at all. You need to work together in order to be effective in those vehicles. And when speaking of the land ship and tanks in general, they are genuinely scary. And then you can imagine the train is equally scary, if not even scarier. I was capping this flag alone when suddenly the train just rolls up beside me and stops. And I was just hiding there and thinking, oh, okay, this is not good, don't move. Now, the new ticket model is causing some problems, I have to say, because the deaths do not bleed the team tickets anymore. So the result is that people are not really caring about reviving teammates anymore. I got revived a couple of times, but it's definitely not the focus on the battlefield anymore. You get so many points for playing the objective now, which is a good thing, but it kind of removes the aspect of playing as a team when it comes to the medic role and reviving people. Dynamic weather is lovely. And I'm telling you guys, this is not like the dynamic weather in Battlefield 4 with the storm rolls and everything. This actually has an effect on the gameplay itself. And each and every round offers a new weather experience, so the gameplay stays fresh even though you're playing on the same map, which means to me good replay value. Now, when it comes to the unlock system, you level up combat levels, and for each combat level you receive war bonds. And for those war bonds you can purchase new weapons and gadgets. And each class has class levels, which basically means that you just have to play with one class and level up with it in order to make the unlockables available for you to purchase. Now, I'm going back to horses. Some say that the horse mechanics, or whatever you want to call it, are a bit weird. But if you've played The Witcher 3, like I have, this feels just great, and I think DICE has done a great job on designing a good horse system. The only thing I have to say is that it would be ideal if you could slice the enemy from both sides of the horse, because currently you can only swing your sword on the right side. Just borrow the horse mechanics from The Witcher 3. Do it. Now, a minor detail I noticed when I was playing was that players are actually a bit scared or paranoid or confused when playing right now because, well, they don't really know the difference between the uniforms and everything, so every time you're running around close quarters you always end up with friendly fire, even though friendly fire isn't on, but people are just really trigger happy. And that is pretty much all I had to say about the beta so far. Now, one of the primary reasons I am actually playing the beta now is to see if the game is as strong as the hype believes it is. And the big question is, does this justify the steep pricing on Origin for the Ultimate Edition in order to get the full game experience? Well, you can't really answer that by just playing the beta, but I can tell you right now, it is looking very good, and it is going to be definitely a stable release, not the Battlefield 4 catastrophe again. Have you played the beta yet? Are you going to? Have you already paid for the game? Share in the comment section with us why or why not. It's always an interesting read for us. Just keep it clean. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until next time, have a good day.